What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Block War Prime Minister. How is everybody doing today? Do we have any shooters in the building? Block War Prime Minister. Riviera, what's up? Stephen Taylor, Marcus, what up? Do we have any shooters in the building? Please announce yourself if you're a shooter and you're in the building. Giovanni, what's up? Hey, Kamal, get this dude out of here. War Prime Minister, remove him from the premises. Gotta go, gotta go. Got him. Listen, if you gotta go, then you gotta go. What up, Fight World? The kid is back. The bounce is back. Let me just finish setting up a few things. We are not starting until we get 100 likes on the board. I repeat, I am not going to get started until we have 100 likes on the board. Good luck. It's the one and only. Oh, y'all jumped it up quick. I see y'all must want to talk. Y'all must want to talk to the king of boxing, Boxing Ego. Now, before I start talking about Spence versus Crawford, please come in and smash the like button. My name is Ego. I am the best in this whole industry, best in the business. Amir, what's up? Shout to Ray Smith. Yeah, get them likes. Hey, Kamal, this is funny. The DAZN curse continues. While y'all sitting up here trying to make fun of PBC for having a successful event, Spence versus Crawford, I received this, and this came across the desk. And I just find it funny. So I decided to share it with you all. Feast your eyes on this. Bro, man, what the hell? Get your first month of DAZN for only 99 cents. Bro, old media, they really out here trying to roast PBC, and they running 99-cent sales for DAZN. Damn, homie. In high school, you was the man, homie. Bro, I ain't never heard of that. Y'all crazy. DAZN, You wild for this one, bro. It said, look, I didn't make this up. Get your first month of DAZN for free. Or hold on, for 99 cents for the first month. It says was $24.99. It says get your first month of DAZN for 99 cents when you buy a pay-per-view event with a monthly plan. Offer available via DAZN.com or Apple billing only. Wow. They having BOGOs. They say buy one, not get one free, but you get it for 99 cents. So for all my, that's basically BOGO. So they doing, listen, my name is Ego, DAZN doing BOGOs. Eddie Hearn up here talking about Showtime finna be out of business 3, 4, 5 years ago. They finna be out of business, huh? They just put on Spence Crawford. I heard it did good numbers. We're waiting for the official numbers, and then I'll report that to you. Great event. The fight was one-sided, so I can't say it was a great fight. It was a great performance by Crawford. But, yeah, I just found that funny. They talking about 99 cents if you buy a pay-per-view. All right, Kamal Oz, let's see what he has to say. Think about this. Errol Spence went after the boxing mafia, a.k.a. the sanctioning bodies, about the sanctioning fees. That was on the eve of the fight. So, Kamal giving you something to think about. Please come in, smash the like button. I'm the best in the business. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Bye-bye, pay-per-view. So, what y'all want me to talk about? What aspect of Spence Crawford? Because as a fight, it's not really too much for me to talk about. Crawford got off on him. Spence got stopped, dropped 3 times. His face, I never really seen his face swell up like I seen it. Crawford had pinpoint accuracy, you know. What y'all want me to talk about? What aspect of it, of Spence Crawford? Don't you ever go against Kamal. Don't you ever do that. Yeah. Listen, don't you ever go against the shooters. Don't you ever go against Kamal. You will be, what's the name? Puff Saddy? Yeah, you're going to be Saddy, all right? Get rid of him. What the doctor said about Spence. I mean, y'all keep sending me that, but I'm not versed in what he said. I didn't watch the whole thing. Basically, there's a video floating around, and the doctor was saying something was off, and from the car wreck, that Errol Spence is suffering from like post-traumatic car accident neurological disorders. So you guys can find that on YouTube. That's some doctor apparently is saying that. I don't really have nothing to add to it because I haven't even heard everything the doctor had to say, but a lot of you guys are sending me that in my DMs. Shout out to Lex Parker. Could Spence have been sick? Canada wildfires have Vegas airs polluted, unhealthy for sensitive groups. The air was polluted in New York and had me sick weeks ago. I don't know. I mean, I think it's safe for everybody to say that the version of Errol Spence that showed up looked completely different to any other fight. Now, of course, Terence Crawford, he got off and did his thing, but you know, different people were saying Errol Spence's eyes looked a bit low. I don't know. Errol Spence posted on his social media today, and he said something to the effect of, even if I had an excuse where I come from, I wouldn't tell you it. So to me, the fact that he posted that could lead to an indication that maybe there was some kind of trouble. I don't know, but it's all pure speculation from everybody if Errol doesn't say anything. So until anything else comes out, we just got to give Terence Crawford full credit. He is like, because I mean, real talk, in boxing, like let's say, I'm just throwing it out there. Let's say Errol Spence was weight drained. I thought Crawford looked weight drained, but obviously he rehydrated properly over that 24 hours before the fight, and he showed up. And to be honest, if a fighter and his team allow the fighter to go in there like banged up or handicapped, then, you know, what can I say? There's nothing you can say. You allow your fighter. You allowed your fighter to do it. Let's talk about Bud being a better fighter than Floyd. Coming from 35, Bud is stopping everything. This Errol gave Floyd problems in the gym, but nah, I'm not talking about that. You could talk about that. Bro, why is that the go-to for everybody? Crawford, he's great in his era. Let him be great in his era. What does Floyd Mayweather have to do with, what does Floyd Mayweather's career have to do with Crawford at this point, since they're not in the same era? You know what I mean? That's I don't know. Y'all be on the foolery. Floyd is great. Floyd is TBE. Put it this way, and here's the other thing. If there was no Floyd, who knows if there would even be a Crawford? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm pretty sure Crawford respects Floyd. So Floyd laid the blueprint for a lot of these fighters. Like, there's no fighter. Floyd is really responsible for all these new fighters getting the bags that they getting. That's Floyd. That's Floyd era. So I'm not going to pit him against some other contemporary, and they're not in the same class. Listen, when it comes to Floyd, every time he didn't fight one guy, y'all said, oh, that's the guy that would beat him. First, y'all was saying Antonio Margarito was the guy that would beat Floyd. Then some people said Paul Williams. Then some people said Sergio Martinez. Later on, it was Triple G. Hey, no, guys, hey, Max. Now y'all saying Crawford. But boxing fans are silly. A lot, yes, you at home. A lot of y'all are silly. You can't just let two people be great. You know what I mean? So LeBron versus Michael Jordan. Let's just play that game since y'all want to play little kid games. I could tell some of y'all are young because y'all got young minds. Okay, Kobe versus Michael Jordan. Bro, Michael Jordan was kind of like exiting the league and Kobe was the young, fresh. So, you know what I mean? That's a dumb concept. So that's a dumb concept. Floyd Mayweather, 45, 46 years old. Crawford is 35, 36 years old. Dumb concept. Floyd is great. Crawford's great. Let's just work with that. Spence said himself he gets PTSD on the highway in recent interviews. Didn't see that coming from Crawford winning in that fashion. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't know. I don't know anything extra. I don't know how his camp went. I don't know how his weight cut went. I was under the impression that Crawford's weight cut looked rougher. But again, you're not in the different fighters' camp or bodies. You don't know. Maybe it was rougher on Errol Spence. Either way, he signed up, signed on the dotted line, showed up. Crawford showed up. We needed conclusion. We needed answers. And we got it. You know? You have to show up. See, and that's the thing with boxing. On that given night, you got to be ready. No matter how you get to that, Crawford was ready. One big fight, one big night, and it's everything on the line. When the stakes are high and the chips are stacked up, you got to pull the trigger, you know? That's kind of it is. And shout out to Errol Spence because Errol Spence is, you know, he hasn't made no excuses. He ain't really said nothing. Like, he said good-ish, bud. So I'm not even mad at that. Bud was training for months. How dare y'all say he's not good? What are you talking about? Who said? See, like, this is one of the things with some of the Bud buddies. The conversation has been settled if we watch Crawford fight him and beat him. I don't know anything additional about anyone's camp. We watched the fight, got an outcome. Some of the Bud buddies, I don't even know how intent you are on Crawford's career, more so than you're a chaos agent. You just talking to be talking, and you're happy a PBC star got beat, you know, things like that. But nobody that I've even really seen is taking anything away from Bud or saying Bud sucks. So it's like, I hate when people in boxing create these non-issues and they try to make it like this is a large and present issue in boxing. Like, oh, just give Inoue his credit. Bro, who said NOA sucks after he beat Fulton? Nobody. Bud looked spectacular, masterclass performance. Who said that he didn't win or this and that? People are giving him his credit. I mean, I don't know what y'all want. And whatever you want beyond people giving him credit, you're not going to get. You're not going to get. The only thing people can do is say, hey, I was wrong. Like me, I said I was wrong. All right, Bud Crawford proved me wrong. Now he has a significant name that satisfies boxing ego. It was a 3-belt champion. No one made Errol look like that. I'm going to give you a credit. But I told you before that I was going to give him credit for it if he won. Ego, you are wrong. Didn't I just say I was wrong? Thank you, Captain Obvious. He said, Ego, you wrong. I just said I was wrong. My prediction was wrong. Good job. Bud proved me wrong. But the reality is this. Bud did that. I'm giving Bud Crawford, Omaha, and Terence Crawford and his team credit. They did that. They proved me wrong. They made Ego wrong. You didn't. Bro, this is what I'm talking about. You got boxing fans, they acting like they did. Like Errol Spence got punished, he got stopped, he got dropped, he got beat. Ego got proven wrong. Bud did that. Crawford put in the work to yield those results. You didn't. You still work at Kmart. You still got to clean up that spill in aisle 7. You got to set the racks for the blue light special. You trying to ride off into the sunset off of Crawford and his team's success. You ain't this. What y'all talk? You still work at Jack in the Box, and I still want my Yumbo Yak with cheese. What y'all talking about, bro? You work at Jack in the Box. Bud did it. You didn't. Make me my 2 tacos. I told you with the easy lettuce. And I'm not playing, bro. They coming, oh, come on, Ego. We proved you wrong. Who the f is we? Who is we, bro? they like, we did it, Ego. We did it. We got you. Bro, if your name is not Letitia Crawford, Mama Crawford, Terrence Bud Crawford, Bernie, Red, Bomac, or you ain't from Omaha, you ain't this. You ain't did nothing. Bro, Bud shut me up. Y'all won't. Yeah. Bud Crawford shut me up, but y'all won't. You still work at Jack in the Box. And I want 3 jalapeno poppers. You still gonna make my jalapeno poppers. Bud's a millionaire. He's undisputed 2X. Yeah, let's get it. But you still making my jalapeno poppers with the 2 tacos, easy lettuce. That's how this works. You still don't have a successful YouTube channel. You still not living your purpose. The money still keep coming in for me, but not you though. Come on, Oz. Spence is so honest and transparent and a class act. I don't think Crawford negotiated in good faith, but at the end of the day, Errol chose to be inactive and stay at 147. Bud beat him in and out the ring. Okay, facts. Trey Leroy says y'all sound so moist. The only thing moist is that big ass nose that you got in that avatar, bro. You got a KRS-One. The bridge is over. The bridge is over. Bro, this man knows what he's talking about. Bro, you got to chill. Y'all got to chill, bro. If you got a KRS-One nose, then the bridge is over. The bridge is over. When I drop the knowledge, the tech and the ball demolished any of my foes. Bro, if y'all don't get KRS-2 out of my chat, it's about to get real bad for y'all, bro. This ain't what you want. Ask Lil Uzi Vert. Bro, this man don't even use the DoorDash app. He just knows when the food is coming. Bro, Chipotle almost here. Bro, he be on Uber Eats and DoorDash. He don't even look at the phone. He just knows when they about to arrive. I smell Chipotle. Bro, I know. Bro, come on, dog. Don't you ever interrupt me. He know when the delivery. He don't wait for the picture. You know how they send a little picture of it on your stoop. He don't even wait for none of that. He just, I smell DoorDash. I smell me some Uber Eats. What y'all talking about, bro? I'm still the king. I'm still the king. I'm still the perfect specimen of a man. I got one prediction wrong, but I'm still him. The man said he looked like Gonzo, and now he out the chat, he Gondo. Listen, the man got a nose like Gonzo. He wanted to talk slick. Now he Gonzo. He Gondo. Get him out of here. Y'all better stop playing with me. Talking about y'all moist. Bro, the only thing moist is that post-nasal drip of a nose you got. What y'all talking about? Get my likes up. I'm sorry y'all had to witness that. They want to come for me. I'm coming for y'all. We could do it like that. I'm from the Bay. That's how we get down. Yeah, let's go. You John Doe. That don't even make sense. Everybody know me. They don't know you though. I'm John Doe, but they know me. Okay. Bro, if you go missing and ego go missing, it's two different things. They know me. They don't know you. Shout out to M. Dot. If Spence doesn't take the rematch, who do you want to see both fight next at 54? I don't know if Charlo gonna fight Bud after Canelo. I don't know, bro. Oh, you saying that to somebody else. Okay. You killed him, ego. Bro, they act like I get a, see, this is the thing. I catch an L. Bud gave me an L with my fight prediction. Some of the information, like, it's really my thoughts. My thoughts leading up to the fight, he proved that wrong. Cool. I'll hold that L. But I'm still a winner at life. Y'all act like something changed because Crawford won. It's still ego. It's still me. It's still, because I came from the gutter and I'm still here. Bro, I'm still me. Dudes coming in trying to troll me. Let's play the game. Let out troll ego. I'm with that. You can't outsmart me. You're not wittier than me. You can't outthink me. You can't beat me in terms of mental dexterity and aptitude. Let's take an aptitude test. Let's see. Let's play the game. I'm good at all that. Yeah. I'm going to give it to you how you want it. Send your best jokes and you still getting flamed up. I said, tell your best jokes. You still getting flamed up. I'm Randy Johnson on the mound. Fastballs, I ain't never changed up. Man, stop playing, bro. Not you, ego, the fanboys is moist. Bro, get Dick Gregory out of here too. Bro, it's past your nap time. Get Dick Gregory too. Like, bro, anybody coming in with the foul, we gonna do it like that. Get Dick Gregory out of here. Get him too. Y'all keep talking about somebody moist and what are y'all talking about? It's like y'all trying to create a fake confrontation. Sugar-free Mars, what's up? Derek James was begging Errol not to stand straight in front of Bud. Errol couldn't move laterally. He was off AF. Since when is EJ not able to operate? I mean, it looked like something was wrong with him, but I don't know. I'm not in his camp, so I don't know what it was. So there's that. Block Cedric Ortega. Get him out of here. Who else? Step up, step up, step up. Who next? I won. Who next? Block Cedric Ortega. Who next? Yeah, we with that smoke. Channel is trash, but you on it. Who next? Block him too. Let's go. The Alpha's playbook. Bro, you are not an alpha. looking like Antoine Fisher. Bro, you look like Antoine Fisher. You look like Booby Miles from Friday Night Lights. I can't play them. Bro, remember when, bro, get the Alpha Playbook when he played Diddy in the Biggie movie. Get Derek Luke out the chat. How about that? Bro, please tell me he don't look like Antoine Fisher, Booby Miles. Remember when Booby Miles, he found out he couldn't play football no more and that's all he knew? Ooh, he was in the car crying. Oh, I can't play the world. Man, get Booby Miles. Oh, it hurts. I don't know what to do. I guess all I can do is play. Bro, please tell me y'all seen Friday Night Lights. Please tell me when he found out he career-ending injury. Hold on, let me get to Kamal. Hold on. Sometimes you have to save a boxer from himself mentally and physically. Spence has taken on killer after killer, doing all the heavy lifting, navigating injuries. I recommend a Euro bum. He need to fight Ted Cheeseman or Eggington. Facts. Shout out to Yuri Mafate. Sent $1. What we gonna do? What we gonna do? I don't know. Bro, I promise you sound like him on Dead Homies. Ego, I swear the girl was telling me Errol didn't look right. I mean, everybody's saying the same thing. We know, whatever. We know. That's all I'm gonna say. We know. I don't know what. I can't put a finger on it. Crawford's a beast, but we know. He said, put me in, coach. Bro, that is hilarious. Bro, I don't care about y'all. This man spent $1 to say this nonsense. Skrilla says, I kept saying in the comments, Bud TKO in the 9th. Bro, do not tell me you're wasting your money. No refunds. You are wasting your money if you now trying to claim credit for the round Bud got the knockout in, saying you kept saying it, but you're saying it 2 days after the fight. I ain't giving y'all no credit, bro. How you gonna tell me 2 days after the fight, we already watched the fight, we know what round it ended, and you give a fight prediction for a fight that's finished? Man, come on, bro. He said, man, I've been telling you round 9, I'm the one. Bro, anybody could do that. So if the daily 3 lottery numbers come out and they're like, the numbers are 1, 7, and 25. And then somebody win it, and I'm like, man, I was 1, 7, 25. Bro, you gonna come out with the lottery numbers after the lottery winner. Like when it's already been announced on the news. Like, man, stop. Some of y'all be acting pathetic. Come on, bro. Don't tell me no fight prediction. So you guessed the exact round, but you gonna tell me 2 days late after the fight. Okay. Listen, y'all said my channel was finna be dead on July 29th. Ego got his prediction wrong, and the money keep coming in. Somebody gotta explain it to me. I'm the most entertaining. I'm the one that'll flame ya. How the money keep coming in and all the stats is up and the numbers is up and they still want to hear what Boxer Ego got to say. Oh, but Boxer Ego was wrong. He picked against Crawford and they still coming and they still spinning with me and they still supporting the channel. I got to be the greatest. Shout out to Yuri again. $10. Much love to you. Y'all Bud fans arguing with the wind. Neither Spence nor his realistic fans are making excuses like Teofimo and his people did after getting beat up by Cambosis. That's what I'm saying, like Cambosis. What I gotta say, like Ice Cube? Ain't nobody make excuses like Teo and Cambosis. Bro, Teo said his butthole blew up or whatever, esophagus, his lung collapsed, all that other stuff. Ain't no Errol Spence. We don't even know why he looked like that. So people are like, good job, bud. They trying to create non-existent issues. We all seen the fight. There's nothing you can really say. Crawford a monster. He did what he had to do. Wow, ego, I have to pay you so I can get my point across. This is a serious matter. Well, oh, yeah, then pay me. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you got to pay me. Listen, my time ain't cheap. My time ain't free. Yeah, y'all all got to pay. This man said it's a serious matter. I ain't reading nothing. Nope, pay me. I ain't, listen, nope. I might do a stream where I don't read nothing unless it's a super chat because I'm that big. I'm that thorough. Plus, I know my own flow is foolish. Bro, he said, read my post. Nope, I ain't reading no free posts from you. Yeah, you pay me. And that's the funny thing. These dudes, they be in here trying to troll. Read it, God damn it. Read what I said. Nope. Pay me. And then I'll read the troll comment and get paid off of it. T.O. had air in his lungs. I don't give a bro. You signed up to fight. You made it. We happy you safe. You was doing back. Bro, how you got air in his lungs, but he hit a backflip? Y'all full of it, bro. If your esophagus exploded and you are near death, how do you decide, oh, let me just hit this backflip? What in the Chris Brown is this? These hoes ain't liar. When I want you back, and them haters can't do nothing for you. Bro, how do you do a Chris Brown backflip if you have all these ailments wrong with you? These hoes ain't liar. When they're in it, I want you. This Christmas. He doing this Christmas. He doing Chris Brown acrobatics with air in his lungs. Stop. Errol pissed off the boxing mafia and the sanctioning bodies. You a clown, but you still watching me. So you pay, listen, you have to pay to get in the circus. And that's what you doing. You paying me. You paying me. Yeah, pay me. Look at Free Smoke angry. You're a clown. You're a clown, I say. Y'all be mad. Life is good. Errol messed up talking about the suits. What does that mean? What suits? What suits was he talking about? Shout out to G Code. Wilder 3 L's. Bro, you could tell, listen, I've been in the game for years. You could tell when the racist is here because they start bringing up black L's from like, it don't matter what era. They just want you to remember it. You feel me? Like, they still talking about Wilder. Like, bro, you can tell when the racist is in the chat because they don't care. As long if it's a black L, it don't matter when it happened. They just gonna bring it up. They'll be like, oh yeah, Errol was exposed, and so was Milli Vanilli. Like Milli Vanilli, bro. What, bro? You gonna bring up a black L from the like 91? Blame it on the rain. Girl, you know it's, girl, you know it's, girl, you know it's true. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Bro, Milli Vanilli? Out of like, you just bringing a random black, yeah, but that bastard Sugar Ray Leonard, he got his butt wiped. Like butt wiped by Roberto Duran. Bro, you bringing up the oldest black L's? That O.J. Simpson, he surely went to prison. Like, O.J. Simpson? Bro, y'all just bringing up the oldest black L's like, Tiger Woods cheated on his girl. Am I right? Don't get me started on Bill Cosby. I would like to talk to y'all about the Errol fight with the Errol Spence, you see. With the put day getting Terence Crawford, he was getting off with the boy in the 9th round with the stoppage. Bro, they bringing up Bill Cosby L's, Tiger Woods L's, Fat Albert. Like, you cannot say nothing about Bud, you see. Bud is so good with the dark skin and the chocolate. It reminds me of a pudding. Oh. Like, it's funny. They want me to be so affected and sad and somber. Bro, it's boxing. You win some, you lose some. You cannot say Errol, the big fish, because the fish fry, you fried and put the batter on the fish, you see, with the pudding. Like, all right, bro. I'm telling you, could always tell when the race is here. I'm bringing up the oldest black L's. But I'm a stud. Kunta Kinte. What? They're like, Errol got whooped, and so did Kunta Kinte. They cut off Kunta Kinte's foot. Am I right? Keith Headings taught me that one. Bro, that's how I know when y'all racist, bro. Like, okay, Errol lost. Errol lost like Kunta Kinte. Kunta, he tried to run with Kunta Kinte's foot was caught. Don't get me started on Roach and Kunta. Bro, like Kunta Kinte, what else? What else you got for me? I'm still on Kunta Kinte. Before he was on Reading Rainbow, he was Kunta Kinte. Kunta. Everybody just type Kunta. Shout out to JJ. How's it going? Ego, Errol coming back like Creed 2. Let's go. Me and Ego will be best friends. We both funny. Let's get it. Reading Rainbow. Kunta. He had 1 foot on Reading Rainbow. Kunta. Bro, what else is that? Like, bro, I'm telling you, I know these racists in boxing, they be because the comments for Errol would be like, oh, he lost. Just like that Deontay Wilder. Like, what does Wilder, a heavyweight, have to truly do other than the fact that they black and country? So we just adding black and country people together? You know what I mean? Why don't you say Trick Daddy? He black, he country. Girl, you don't know now like me. Can't feel the like me. Like, is that what we doing? We just, anybody who's black and country, we just grouping them together. Wilder, Alabama. Oh my God. To this day, like in Errol, like I don't get the correlation here. Why don't you just add Juvenile? Vroom, vroom. Oh, about this. In the late night, giving them stage fright. You wouldn't watch that fight with Errol, huh? Terence Crawford, he beat the brakes out of man. You on that paper chair, you got your block on fire, remain in the G until that moment you aspire. And when it is, it ain't nothing out of something and handle your bid. What else? Kamal said he not really feeling the Errol Spence rematch right now. I mean, yeah. I mean, when you take a bad L, it's so do or die. You might as well just like regroup. On a late night, we be giving them stage fright. A rough ride, yeah. Errol gonna be back with the chain. Hold on. Y'all sending money? Okay. Yeah. I'm here when the money here. Jerome in the high. I said Jerome in the eyes. Watch your mouth. Jerome sent $5. It says alpha male mindset. Could you read my question? Type it again, please. Type your question again because it's moving. The chat is moving. I don't know if I can find you. Alpha, the one that just sent the $5 Cash App. My man, Eric Stafford, he said that Breland broth vibes, no cap from, oh no, see, now y'all saying that Errol off the Breland broth. No comment. I ain't gonna say nothing. Bro, now y'all saying that Errol off the Breland broth in the Cash App. I'm just shocked off the vibe was with Errol even before he stepped in the ring. No comment. Ego, a doctor, says Spence had residual brain damage. No comment. No comment. What else? What else y'all got for me? Hey, get the payday. I need y'all to get the likes up. Listen, I'm going to give y'all a second to get the likes. We need to get closer to 300. Let's go. I need y'all to get the likes up. But the other thing, let me talk about the Bud Buddies. Here's another thing with the Bud Buddies. My prediction was wrong. Crawford proved me wrong there. No biggie. I could take that on the chin. He got off. He beat Errol Spence. Got a conclusion. That's settled. But I will say a lot of what I said leading up to the fight still makes sense. Like, you know what I'm saying? It still holds up. I'm not tripping off it because now we got a signature win. Like, okay, my thing is I've always respected Crawford as a fighter. I've been to several Crawford's fights in Omaha. I've always supported the man on my channel. I'm sure he can tell you that, right? Got to a point where I truly believe Crawford's decision making and where his career was, the names were looking too similar, right? And I didn't feel like he had signature. That's why I kept saying, like, Ricky Burns, Ricky Burns was a champion. I get it. But there's a lot of guys that are champion and interim belts and all this in the alphabet belt. Ricky Burns, I still feel that. Like, Crawford, let's say, okay, he dominated Errol Spence. Dope. You get full credit for that? Cool. I still don't think Ricky Burns was that dude. That's my honest opinion. So the funny thing is, outside of my actual prediction being wrong, and I still think Terence Crawford had issues making weight, but it showed in that 24 hours that you can crash your body to make, like Devin Haney. He's another person. I truly think Devin Haney had issues making weight at 35 versus Lomachenko. But when you have good athletes and then they replenish in the proper way over the next 24 hours until the fight night, then they can start feeling a lot better and start feeling back out. Leading up to the fight, I'd never seen Crawford like face look sucked in. So I still think that he gained a lot of weight. None of those videos don't change. Like, I still think he crashed his body more than I've ever seen. Like, I'm showing you pictures of Crawford's face, and his face looked way more slender and like gaunt and just like emaciated than before. So people are like, oh, so what do you have to say for yourself? I still say the same thing. Listen, the issue's resolved. I thought Errol would beat you. And see, this is the thing with the world of boxing. I truly thought Errol Spence would beat him. I didn't know Errol Spence was going to go in there, get dropped 3 times, and lose in that fashion. And the funny thing is this. I understand I'm the celebrity YouTuber and everybody want to be like Mike Lowry. So I'm the face, I'm the brand. I had my fun and took my shots at Crawford's team because they took shots at me, and there was a back and forth affair there, and there was an exchange feeding off the same energy. You provided me with negative energy, I'm giving you a little razz back. But now that's all settled because it's a gentleman's sport, and for me, it was settled in the ring, and I was proven to be wrong. It's that simple. Crawford, I demanded a more signature win, and he provided. On the given night, he got in there with Errol Spence, a quality name. For whatever reason, he made Errol Spence look like that. No matter what you believe, why Errol looked like that and all this other stuff, Errol signed on the dotted line. This was Judgment Day, and Crawford came out on top. Full credit there. But now that, to me, that's a signature win. You did to what Errol Spence, what no one had done to Errol Spence. I respect that. I've always respected Crawford as a fighter, but he lost me for a minute. I'm just being real. He lost me for a minute because all of his names, like, the bottom line, I still don't change. Like, that's what I'm saying. People are like, well, you need to apologize. I ain't apologizing for nothing. Why would I apologize for being uniquely me and telling you everything I feel in my heart? I'm not apologizing for that. You could apologize. I'm not. I can admit defeat. I can admit he proved me wrong. You got that. But I'm not going back in time. I can't, like, bro, I don't put stuff out that I later have to apologize about. You know what I'm saying? I truly thought Errol Spence was going to beat him. Like, no cap. I thought Errol Spence was going to beat him. I thought his pressure style, I thought Crawford's durability might not hold up against that. Crawford was sharp. Crawford, some of the best things or the better things that he did in the fight, to me, was somehow he easily, or it looked easy, I don't know how easy it was, but he took away Errol Spence's jab, which I've never seen. I thought Errol Spence would be more consistent on the jab, but Crawford was parrying and getting off with his jab quicker, and he kind of took away Errol Spence's, some of his weaponry, and or nullified it, and it was a beautiful performance. So I know my name is Ego, and some people have a hard time understanding this, but I never said I would never be wrong. I say it again, and I'm going to say it. I said it then, I'm going to say it again. You got to prove me wrong. So if he got in the ring and proved me wrong, like, because my thing is this, I thought the resume was a bit thin. I still think that. I still think some of the names that you were fighting with Top Rank, you weren't in the PBC playground, which I'm going to get to in a second. And I think they for the last several years have had the better names, particularly at welterweight. You notice most of my arguments. See, I don't lie. I ain't backtracking and all that. See, and this is the funny thing in boxing. A lot of people and fans, they want to razz me and stuff. It's cool to a degree. Ha ha ha. Oh, Ego deserves this. That's fine. Whatever. I'm giving the man his props. Sincerely, I'm giving him his props. I've always been a fan of Crawford's style. I thought he could fight. I even had him pound for pound. I covered his fights. All that was good. Along the lines, he lost me. In addition, he and his team were taking shots at me, so we gave some of the energy back, got caught up in the crossfire. None of that matters now. He got a signature name. I seen the outcome. I seen how bad he is and that he can rise to the occasion, and it was no different outcome than the other outcomes, which was part of the question. Because if somebody's resume, let's say, doesn't have the most depth, but then they do the same thing against the deeper name, the respected champion, undefeated Errol Spence, he's bigger than you or supposed to be bigger than you, blah, 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 supposed to be stronger, and then you have a performance like that, it shuts that conversation right up. Because Mean Machine, let's say he got stopped in round 9 probably. Jeff Horn got stopped in round 9 probably. And then Errol got stopped in round 9. So it becomes impossible, unless you're just a hater, to discredit that Crawford is a bad muff. And I'm not a hater, therefore I'm giving Crawford his P's. I'm giving him his props. Despite anything and like tension with his camp and stuff he said, as a real man, I'm admitting that my read was off and he bested Errol Spence, which I truly didn't think would happen. It's that simple. But it's funny because, and I even said Crawford's pound for pound. I'm not putting Inui over him. Why would I? Name one reason why Inoue should be over him. So again, it's funny. People think because my name's Ego that I have a problem being wrong. I don't care about that. I'm a grown man. I was wrong this time. I'm going to be wrong in the future. I've been wrong in the past. I picked Rigondeaux to beat Lomachenko. I picked, who else did I get? I picked Wilder over Fury. I was wrong on those accounts too. Picked T.O. to lose to Josh Taylor and he was getting off. Right? I don't care about being wrong. It's boxing. Unless you can name somebody who make what I make and been in the game as long as me that actually does fight predictions and they got them 100% right, which I know is cap. There ain't nobody getting no 100% accuracy that's frequently putting out predictions. Stop it. And you know how I know it's cap? Because people, they like to say, oh, you YouTubers, y'all know boxing. Why? Because I got one prediction wrong. Put my prediction streak up there with any boxer, any trainer, and we'll see. We'll see who get the most consistently right. Y'all was getting easy ones wrong, like Mikey Garcia or Errol Spence. Y'all was, Mikey, see something. That's what y'all was telling. Y'all was like, you don't know nothing, Ego. Mikey, see something. That's what y'all was telling me. That was one of my easiest fight predictions. Y'all was talking about, I see the way Errol's licking his lips and Mikey, he sees something. That's what y'all was saying. Y'all was talking about Dapper Dan Pacquiao, or whatever his middle name is. He sees something with Floyd Mayweather. That was an easy fight prediction. Pacquiao style with Floyd Mayweather. See, y'all struggle on easy ones. I took the 50-50 fight, took a gamble, took a risk, crapped out. It happens. It happens. Bud is just that dude. It happens. I don't be, listen, if it ain't a close fight, then you don't see me be wild off. But y'all hold me to the standard because I'm the god of boxing. I'm the Elohim of boxing that I can't get nothing wrong. I just got to be a robot. Bro, I'm losing 50-50 fights. Y'all losing Mayweather Pacquiao. That was some easy work. I told you it was going to happen. Hard work, dedication. Y'all was like, I believe Manny Pacquiao, he will defeat them. Bro, y'all was telling me Pacquiao was finna do something with Floyd. That was some easy work. Y'all was telling me Conor McGregor was finna do something with Floyd. I'm not you thinking, who the fuck is that? Shut your fucking mouth, mate. You'll do nothing. Like, y'all was picking Conor. Don't tell me, oh, yeah, this guy, this Negro was picking Errol. Bro, I was picking a great fighter against another great fighter. I just thought the matchup. That's like George Foreman and Muhammad Ali. A rumble in the jungle. People was picking George Foreman. It just wasn't no social media. People was picking Foreman. Now that we have an outcome, now you look dumb that you picked George Foreman because you seen Ali was, I'm too fast. I'm too like, bro, I don't never, listen, it's rare if ever that I lose unless it's like a close fight on paper, like 50-50 fight. I'm still him. Y'all lose easy. Talking about Mikey sees something. Y'all can't even get little stuff right. Don't come at me. Y'all was talking about Oscar Valdez with the phentermine herbal tea was finna with Shakur Stevenson. You ain't never heard me say that. Bro, you gonna need a lot more than some phentermine tea. You gonna need some Lipton tea. You gonna need Arizona 99-cent tea. You gonna need mucho mango tea. I told you wasn't effing with that boy Shakur Stevenson. I told you that. Block Daria, or whatever his name is. Kamal Oz said the fanboys are funny. Big facts. Yes. Bro, y'all suck at easy predictions. Get off my nuts. Fanboys are funny. The results doesn't change the fact that Bud negotiated in bad faith, stringing Errol and the PBC along. He overcame the lack of quality opposition to dominate. Errol Spence Jr. Props to Crawford. Bro, y'all like to swing from my nuts like Tarzan. Boxing ego, absolutely. Bro, y'all can't get simple predictions right. A Block Daria, Dari, whatever his name is. Bro, I know you ain't talking with shitlocks. Shitlocks, Reggie? Bro, I know you ain't talking with them Reggie from Nutty Professor shitlocks. Yeah, I know you don't want none. Out of all people, bro. This man got a hoodie trying to cover the locks. He got to cover the shit. But shitlock, Reggie? I know you ain't talking. Bro, twist your hair. You need to get whoever Gervonta Davis got doing his braids. You need to holler at them. You need to holler at them. You look like a prepubescent Wyclef. Someone please call 911. I'll be gone till November. I'll be gone till the... Bro, if you don't get the Fugees up out of my chat, bro, y'all casual, that's what's up. Wyclef, get him out of here. His name is D-A-R-Y. D-A-R-Y, you ain't got it. Bro, someone please call 911. Ooh la la la. It's the way that we rock when we're doing nothing. Ooh la 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 la. Bro, get Wyclef, son, the son of Clef, out of here. I spend 90 degrees under napalm trees, smoking BDs as I burn my calories. Brooklyn rooftop, we come Brooklyn TPs. Who that be? From a Maui to a sun, I run marathon like. What's going on? We soon, son. Gun by my side just in case I gotta run. Bro, if you guys don't get Camp Low, this is it, huh? Lucini pouring from the sky. Let's get lit. What? Bro, get Camp Low with the weak dreads out my right now, bro. Do-do-do. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. This is it. What? Lucini pouring from the sky. Let's get lit. What? Introducing Phantom of the Darkest I to see with lyrical. Bro, get. This is it. Why? Lucini pouring from the sky. Oh, y'all got Lucini? Yeah, get Camp Low up out my. Yeah, Camp Low gotta get it too. Yeah, bring who next? I want who next. I did not want Camp Low in my. This is it. Why? Lucini pouring from the sky. Let's get lit. Why? What? Introducing Phantom of the Casanova Brown with a... Oh, bro. Get Camp Low. Casanova Brown with the doper overcoat hit with a... Man, I'm over smoke. This is it. Why? Lucini pouring from the sky. Let's get lit. What? Casanova Brown. I know y'all too young. Some of y'all too young for the... Just type in Camp Low Lucini and say, this is it. Why? Lucini pouring from the sky. Let's get lit. What? Casanova Brown hit a motherfucker, got a zoo. Lyrical execution. Get him out of here, bro. Them weak ass dreads. Y'all gonna need some more clips to mess with me. Why you sound like Pusha T? Because he came with them weak Pusha T knockoff great value dreads. That's why. Yeah. Is that your girl? Is that your boy? Yeah, get Pusha out here. How is Cassidy back? Can y'all see Cassidy? He's back. Anthony Hall. Welcome back, Cassidy. Bro, how are you even here? He's like, man, Errol Spence is done. He should have fought Bud with a strap but gun. Like, bro, how... How I blocked him like last 2 weeks ago. How he back? How Cassidy back, bro? He said... Man, you should have never fought with Bud. You was talking about smoking Bud. You the big fish. Man, that's a pipe dream. That's just a big wish. You like Ray J. You had one wish and you should have quit. Like, oh my God, bro. Bro, what I gotta say with the Cassidy hands? Man, Errol Spence, Bud did you like that car crash. Man, the bar's trash. Oh my God, bro. Y'all sending Cassidy back at me. Do you think that's for the... Man, like that car crash, the bar's trash. You don't really want it with cat. Like, bro, what I gotta say with the Cassidy hands? Bro, we done gave Crawford his respect. That's good, bro.
Man, Errol lost. Y'all need to just effing pay me. You had Bud Crawford. I could tell from the ring walk that Slim Shady. Y'all get it? Cause Slim Shady, Eminem walked him out. Bro, listen. I said this was an easy fight. Errol lost. Y'all need to pay me. I could tell from the ring walk that Bud, that's Slim Shady. Bro, that's a bar. Let's get it. Who next? I told you I was born for this. I said I could tell from the ring walk that Slim was shady because he walked out with Marshall. You said Ego was being biased and not partial. He got his teeth knocked out and rocked out. That was a partial. Bro, come on. Bro, let's play. Let's spin the wheel. I promise you I'm him. Bro, I said, you said Ego was being biased and partial. In that fight with Ugas, you guys said that his mouthpiece got knocked out. It was a partial. I said Slim Shady because Bud walked out with Marshall. Y'all niggas still shopping at Ross and Marshall. Bro, stop playing with me. Bro, I said Bud Slim Shady because he walked. Slim Shady because Bud did the ring walk with Marshall. Y'all niggas broke. Y'all, bro, y'all niggas broke. Y'all still shop at Ross and Marshall. Bro, and I don't even freestyle for real. And I'm hitting you with a freestyle impression. Stop playing with me, bro. I said y'all all broke. Y'all shop at Ross and Marshall. The bars will cost you. Like, stop playing. Crawford, best performance comes against his hardest opponent. Bud never dominated before. It's more of Errol not showing up. Hey, Bud showed up. Give him credit. Whatever. Shout out to Elton. Bro, I don't know how I keep blocking y'all and y'all come back, but y'all say I'm trash. This channel sucks, but I'm going to be back every day. Who's trash then? You trash. If you watch me every day and you don't like me, you don't like the content, you trash. You ass. You trash. Bro, I never watch something I don't like. Bet that. Not especially frequently. Hey, get my likes up. Listen, y'all got to get my likes up. I'm going to give y'all an opportunity to get my likes up. Order in the court. Order. Get the likes of 350. Bro, wake up. If y'all don't wake up, I'm about to power this stream down. Y'all pick. It's either going to be y'all wake up or I'm going to power the stream down. I told you, like salute. Y'all going to pay for one of them because like Errol, I'm the truth. Y'all sweet. Y'all Babe Ruth. Kid from Cali, and I rep the Bay too. Let's get it. I said y'all sweet like Babe Ruth. The kid from Cali, and I rep the Bay too. Mess with Kamal, we'll turn this place to Beirut. Bro, I said the kid from Cali, and I rep the Bay too. Mess with Kamal Oz and the shooters, we'll turn this place to Beirut. I told you it's the kid with the golden voice, the kid with the impeccable oyster bars, mother of pearl delivery and voice of God, like Jada and them. Listen, give me the 350 likes or the show's over.
Like, salute. Let's go. Y'all gonna play? I told you, you gotta pay to play. I'm like a slot machine. Y'all want to play the game? All right, because I ain't here for the trolls and all that other stuff. Y'all gonna pay to play. I'm like a slot machine. Bro, somebody left a Cash App for $1 and then canceled it. Bro, don't send it and then like cancel it. Don't send $1 and then cancel it because I didn't read your message in enough time. You shouldn't have did that, bro. Because if you keep doing it and like playing off and on and stuff, I'm just going to block you from the Cash App. Bro, don't ever send a Cash App for $1 and then like cancel the, don't do that. Because that's just wasting my time, bro. Yeah, listen, y'all going to pay for my time. I ain't never seen that. Give me my $1 back. You don't want to read the message quick enough. Bro, what? Come on, don't do that. Don't be playing around in the Cash App now. Shout out to Rock. What's up? I do listen to Conway. Shout out to him. He a beast. Con got bars. Hey, listen, anybody lyrical, I probably know about. Unless it's super underground. Because some of y'all be like, oh, do you know Mr. Morpheus? Like, nah, I don't know no Mr. Morpheus. Like, if it's like a relevant, like Con or, you know what I mean? Somebody like that. Cold World. I don't know. Like if it's just some like Texas rapper or some Omaha rapper. Do you know Bobby Two Shoe? Nah, I don't know him. All right, we ain't at the 350? Bro, I'm about to shut it down. Bro, we're 4 likes away from the 350. Y'all want to keep this rocking? Let's go. I'm here to work. We 3 likes away. Let's go. Oh, you lucky the money came in. Bro, I promise you, I'll blow that black, gnarled, dead, crusty, dead motherfucker off your... Terrell says, I was at the fight. It seems Spence was moving in slow motion. Makes sense now. The doctor came out and said he has brain damage from the car crash. I don't know. Shout out to Terrell Blanco for the super chat. What else y'all want to talk about? Y'all don't get it after the car crash. He can't take a punch to the head. How you gonna repeat what the person who just paid the Cash App said and then say y'all don't get it? Bro, ain't you listened to the last round, meathead? Pay attention. You're saying the same that he said. So we just had somebody, and I put it on the screen, and he paid money and said, man, the doctor said, whoop, 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 and the car crash is not the same. And then you just left a free comment and said, y'all just don't get it. And you said the same that he just said in the paid comment. Come on, man. Listen, ain't y'all listen to the last round, meathead? Pay attention. You're saying the same that he said, but he paid when he said it. Come on, bro. That's like Kamal Oz being like, it's 6:30. And you're like, you just don't get it. It's 6:30. Like, bro, what you talking? Kamal just paid the super chat, just said the same thing. Talking about you don't get it. Like you put us on game. Y'all crazy. Block Mac Twan. He says, do it without the money, ego. That is the brokest talk that I've ever heard. The man said, he said, do it without the money. Bro, when people are super chatting and supporting the channel, who the hell is going to say, do it without the money? This ain't no charity. Bro, this ain't Make-A-Wish or St. Jude's. Man, you got me. Y'all crazy. Bro, oh my gosh. Shout out to Hopeton Jr. This is insane. Listen, I got to be the best in the business because I get the weirdest hate. He said, do it without the money, ego. Well, I got to work for free. I'm Cardi B. I got to do community service with Cardi B and Tank. Why I got to do my job for free? This is like what I do. And people are happily paying. Everybody's entertained. You said, do it for free, man. Prove that you're real and fight for... Bro, come on. Y'all, that's broke talk. Listen, that's what broke people do. They see somebody shining and they be like, yeah, but you won't do this stream for free. Like, you damn right I won't. Like, you proved me wrong. The man told me to work for free. Y'all crazy. Bro, this is not the Salvation Army. You telling ego to work for free. Actually, I used to work for free. When I first started, well, that was a long time ago. I'm not working for free. Why I'm the only person in America living the American dream, but I got to do my job for free? Just because you don't consider it a job? I'm entertaining y'all. I'm giving y'all knowledge. I'm giving y'all, bro, we got a great community here. Why I got to do my job for free? Yeah, they thought it was Salvation Army with the little bell, like I'm outside of Walmart with that little gold bell. Ding, ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding. Nah, y'all got it messed up. Bro, when they hate donate, yeah, they don't want to see you shine. Yeah, he thought it was a Christmas stream. Like, do it for free then. If you really love boxing. Yo, we got a $6 Cash App from my boy Frederick Meadows. It says, F the haters. I'm still riding with EJ. Love the energy. F the haters. He's still rocking with the boy Errol. Errol Spence. Facts. To be honest, it's surprising that Errol Spence didn't get like he was busted up and there was a rightful stoppage, but it's surprising he must really got dog and heart. Something seemed up and he seemed off, especially after the knockdown, and he just kept getting back up. He a dog, bro. He a dog to get back up because imagine if however he looked, whether it was an equilibrium shot, whatever you think the reason is he looked like that in round 2. Imagine being there with Tank or Wilder, it's probably over right after that. Because as soon as you look at the fight was quasi-competitive with Gervonta Davis, and it's not taking anything away from Crawford, he did his thing. But I'm just being real. Gervonta Davis and Hector Luis Garcia was quasi-competitive, and then Tank sat down on the shot and bop! And clipped Hector. He just never came back out from the stool. You see what I'm saying? Errol kept getting up, and he was like busted and bloody. I respect Errol, bro. I don't know why it was such a bad night in the office for him, but I really respect that. Okay, Amir Khan, if he was busted up and bleeding and stuff like that, I don't think he would have lasted to no 9th round. Even guys like Jeff Horn, he got stopped in the 9th round, but Crawford kind of crescendo. He started slow in some of these other fights, and then it crescendoed to that. Crawford kind of was on, Errol Spence's bumper the whole fight, and, he made it to the 9th round. And I'm not saying it like a consolation prize. I'm just a true life respect to the pugilist. That was impressive that he seemed off. His balance seemed off. Something, seemed kind of off at an early stage, and he goes an additional 7 rounds maybe against a killer like Crawford, sharpshooter like that, and was still trying. So, he's definitely a dog. I've seen fighters quit for far less. Like Victor Ortiz. Victor Ortiz fought Maidana, and he dropped Maidana, but then Maidana started coming on strong. Pause. I said coming on strong. So since I said coming on strong, I had to say pause right after that. Cause I said you get it? I said coming on strong, so I had to say pause. And then Victor Ortiz was out. They interviewed him. Why did you quit, Victor? I don't know, dude. I just feel like I'm too young to be getting beat up like this, dude. Sorry, not sorry. I guess Maidana just beat me. Like, he was like, bro, you just ended it like that? Bro, Victor Ortiz really pieced out. I don't know, dude. I just think Maidana, he's the better fighter. His power hurt me. So I said, see ya. I'm out of here. Bro, he literally did an interview like that. You're literally talking to a tree, bro. Bro, that made no sense when Victor Ortiz said that on that HBO. He's like, Mayweather, he can say whatever he wants. But you're literally talking to a tree, bro. So you're a literal tree. That makes no sense. Bro, that doesn't even make sense. You're talking to a tree? Victor Ortiz was wild, bro. That man said, I've heard it all before. Mayweather can say what he wants. You're literally talking to a tree, bro. So you think you a tree from the Wizard of Oz, huh? Yeah, okay. Yeah. You could have been anything on this planet. You think you a tree, huh? Yeah, okay, Victor. Mm-hmm. You about to fight Mayweather, you think you a tree, huh? All right. Okay, you a tree? Huh? You think you could do this to me? Yeah, okay. We got Tree Boy, huh? Yeah. Shout out to Brulio. We got a $10. We got a $10 Cash App. My man didn't leave a message, but that's my boy Brulio Cardoza. Much love. Spence, he a dog because he even got mad at the ref. No, I know Zero. He was at Errol's fight. I seen him at Errol's fight. He was at maybe it was the Charlo fight. I seen him at a fight though. I think it was Charlo at Brandon Adams. Crawford gonna whoop Mel next, then burn the whole state of Texas down. You doing too much, bro. He gonna burn the state of Texas down. You doing too much, bro. You doing way too much. Now Kamal had to get you. Hey, Ego, did you watch Stephen A. Smith interview saying he feels Errol should retire? What do you think? I think Errol should retire when Stephen A. Smith retires his hairline. Next question. When Stephen A. decide to retire and go bald, then that's when Errol should retire. No more question like that, bro. Bro, I'm just being real. That y'all asked me. That's when he should retire. Cause he got pushed to the back. You know what I'm saying? You'll never find blum 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 a hairline like mine. Like whenever that retires, listen. They need to first take that like all the way down to a 0. First take that. And then that's when Errol need to retire. The day that happened, then we got some action. You know what I mean? Thoughts on AB moving up to 47 to fight Crawford? Please don't ask me questions like that. Because y'all know I ain't got nothing. What? Broner? First of all, Broner's cool with Crawford. Second of all, he just fought Whitey Ford or whoever he just fought. Stop, man, y'all, there's something wrong with boxing fans. Honestly, AB versus Crawford at 47, like, come on, bro. He literally just fought some like obscure white dude, some white boy I ain't never even seen. You know that's not really on the table. On top of them being friends. Bro, he just fought Paul Wall or something. Like, come on, bro. It's Pow Wow, baby. I'm the people champ sitting on Duvals. Like, he just fought Whitey Ford and a pair of everlast or never last quitter. And you bitter because I came along. And your days at House of Pain are gone.
If you ever talk about my little girl in the song again, I'ma kill you. I'ma kill. Heart attack or stroke from the crack you smoke to the rap you wrote. Your answer back's a joke. And I'm going to tell these mother fans the truth. The reason why I dissed you first and I answered you. You said I passed you in the lobby like I ain't noticed. He said, I had a show to do. Yeah, come on, bro. That doesn't even sound like a realistic fight. Like, y'all want my channel to be a fantasy channel? What about Shakur Stevenson versus God? What are your thoughts on that? Like Shakur versus God. Like, what y'all want me to answer? How y'all want me to answer these questions? Shakur Stevenson versus God? Is that really a fight that I'm supposed to entertain? Y'all just be coming up with anything. Logan Paul, Mike Tyson. Like, it's like y'all got Tourette's or something. What about ASAP Rocky versus Rocky Balboa? Rocky versus Rocky. Like, let me tell you something you already know. I'm about to fight ASAP Rocky. Adrian, I'm going to fight ASAP. ASAP Mob. I'm about to fight him. Like, bro, ASAP Rocky versus Rocky? What? I'm going to fight for Riri. I'm going to fight for Rihanna. The winner gets Rihanna. If I beat him, then I beat him. I'm gonna beat him for Rihanna. Like ASAP Rocky versus Rocky Balboa. Wow. M. Dot, thoughts on Haney Prograis. Dangerous fight. Devin's a beast. Cause I think Regis is live and dangerous. I mean, he's a champion. He gotta be live. And he's bigger. Well, not bigger in frame, but he just been fighting at the weight. And then Regis didn't look good versus Zorilla or whatever and got dropped for real. So Devin maybe try to outbox him. It showed that he might. It's a dangerous fight for both, I guess, in that regard. Kamal Oz, my dude, he said, how is AB going to go from fighting Matlock to Crawford? That's what I'm saying. Like, Crawford solidified himself. He a beast. Like, do y'all want to see someone like, what's next for Crawford? Because this Oscar De La Hoya, he talking about Virgil Ortiz. I mean, Virgil cool, but he can't even make it through a training camp. How you gonna beat Bud? Bud stay in the gym, bro. Bud came out the womb and went to the gym. How Virgil finna fight Bud and do nothing with Bud after that? After what we just seen last Saturday. And he can't even complete a training camp without pulling out. Golden Boy need to come out with Golden Boy condoms because the pullout game is sick. You hear me? They need to come out with GBP, Golden Boy Promotions, latex condoms. The amount of fights that Virgil done pulled out, like, we need you to fight Stanionis in April. Never mind, reschedule. We're going to fight him in July. Never mind. Like, bro, the pullout game. Kamal said the condoms would break. Bro, the pullout game is intense. If you can't make it through like, honestly, if you can't make it healthily, you know what I'm saying, through a training camp, how you going to beat Crawford? Crawford stayed in the gym. Came out the womb and went to the Omaha Boys and Girls Club. Bro, that's not, I don't see it. And then Virgil Ortiz ain't fought since 2022. Errol just fought off a 14, 15-month layoff, and we seen how that played out. And that's an experienced Olympian who's great and had 3 belts. And him off the 14, 15-month, it didn't play out in his favor. Virgil Ortiz, he fought a little bit after that, August of 2022, right? So that's not a good look, bro. And then Keith Thurman, he like, you better not duck me, son. Bro, how can it, like, you haven't fought anybody in, like, I think before Errol, he fought in like January against Mario Barrio. How's anybody ducking you?
You dig? Like, I'm just being real. Let's open the conversation. Let's open the floodgates. How can anybody be ducking you and you haven't fought in over a year? You better not duck me, Thun. Let's go, bud. Like, bro, you need some activity. Remember in elementary school, you had the little 30 minutes of crayons and coloring books and stencils, and pen pals, activities. Bro, Keith Thurman needs some activities. He needs so much more room for activity. He hasn't fought. So I don't get to like, bro, I don't want to see listen. Affluent Jizzle, if you were Bud's advisor, what would you advise him to do next? That's a good question. I'll get to that in a second. I want to finish this thought. Actually, I'm going to get to the money, and then I'm going to finish my thought, and then I'm going to answer your question. We got E. Digger. We got a $5 from E. Digger. He says, watch Dr. 805 Crazy on Spence. I seen some of it. He was saying that he has neurological issues as a result of the car. Listen, Errol just fought Bud's contemporary just fought off a 14-month layoff and lost virtually every round, and for the first time got dropped 3 times and stopped, right? I don't think it's advisable to mess with Bud at this point off of inactivity. Virgil Ortiz is a good fighter. Keith Thurman is a great fighter. But the inactivity is killing them. You should have seen what Bud said to Thurman today. Where is it at? I don't know. I didn't see it. Hey, I need y'all to get the likes over 400. I don't want to see no guy off inactivity fight Bud because we just seen that. And it was the best of the crop of welterweight off of the inactivity. And you seen how it played out. So I'd like to see Bud fight someone a bit more active. I mean, he's undisputed. So if you want to take like a Omaha, stay busy fight. See, I'm fair, bro. I'm a fair critic. I wasn't a fan of like some of the Bud, like the David Avanesian. That was just like a waste of time. But you undisputed with all the belts. I'm a realist. You could take like a softer touch. You just fought the guy that everyone wanted to see you fight for 4 or 5 years, and you've been saying you want a big fight. So I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping because that's not realistic to fight killer after killer after killer after killer. Hey, y'all got to get the likes up. Asapolis. Listen, I'm trying to make this work, but we got to get the likes over 400. We kind of staying at the same number for too long, and that's usually my cue. But he has the option, you know what I mean? Winston, block him. You won't be loving it too long. Now, if you're asking me, I don't know. I don't know what Bud is gonna do, but I think he has a little bit of like leeway because he did fight the tough fight with Errol. I mean, it didn't look like it was his toughest fight, but what I'm saying, on paper, there was a lot of baggage that came, and it was like it was a high pressure fight. We'll put it that way. High pressure fight, and he came out on top. So that being said, if he's just gonna go back into like, I'm in my 30s, 35, 36, and I'm just in my bag right now, free agent, and I want to fight someone. Me, the fan of boxing, would like to see Stanionis, because like Stanionis, he deserves a opportunity. He just kept getting screwed over with the Virgil Ortiz fight. 14 training camps only to not get the fight. So I feel really bad for Stanionis. And he's a mandatory. So I like that. That's one mandatory option. Or his other mandatory is Jerron Boots Ennis. Some people say he's too green. Some people say he's not. So that would be like, it would be like Canelo stepping up at age 23 versus Floyd Mayweather. You got about a 25, 26-year-old Jerron Ennis, and he's looking like the next coming. And it would be up to Crawford to fight his mandatory and dethrone him, just like Mayweather did Canelo. So that would be a good fight. Or if he wants to go to 54, I don't mind like a fight. Go to Australia and fight Tim Tszyu, because I also feel kind of bad for Tim Tszyu because the Canelo opportunity arose. Charlo at 168 fighting Canelo. You dig? North Carolina, I see you. So that left Tim Tszyu. Everyone was expecting Jermell Charlo and Tim Tszyu. That left him without a dance partner. So those are my preferred options. 47, because I'm not really big on the Errol Spence rematch, especially at 47 if he had weight cut issues or anything like that. So I'm not even really like considering that, but it's up to him if Errol wants it. But that's a dangerous fight when the guy appeared to have your number, you know, stylistically. But if Errol thinks he can do better, I mean, who am I to say, hey, don't do it? But just know that's a high risk fight, because if you lose again, it's 2 losses. You know how boxing fans get and act. So barring the Errol Spence rematch, I would love to see either Stanionis mandatory or the Jaron Boots Ennis mandatory. Or if we're talking 54, like let's say he's like, I'm already undisputed 2X and I'm just moving up, Tim Tszyu. Because I think he can do good money with Tim Tszyu. And Tim Tszyu, like I said, don't have his dance partner because Charlo's trying to take out Canelo. Hey, are we tapped out on the likes? Because if not, I gotta wrap this up. Listen, if you are in here and you want to extend this live stream, I need you guys to get the likes up. Jesus Ramos, that's another great fight for him at 54. Or even Brian Mendoza. Those are all great options for him. Me and Kamal talked about this. I think it was me and Kamal. I think Crawford should stick with PBC. I don't know what his contract says, like in the event that Errol Spence doesn't trigger the rematch. I think he should stick with PBC. Listen, try to push the likes to 450. Let's go. I think he should stick with PBC regardless of if he fights Errol or not. Hey, they got the better names at 47 and 54, period. The better names at 47 and 54. Like, what are you going to do? I mean, unless you go to Golden Boy to fight Virgil Ortiz, but then if you beat him, which you would be the favorite to do, then what? Then what do you do? Hey, Kamal, block Marvin. Yeah, better fights, bigger fights for Crawford, in my opinion. Bud versus Castano. That's what I'm saying. There's too many options. Danny Garcia, Lotto winner. See, that's what I'm saying. Hey, what fight y'all want me to cover next? I feel like I got to get a fight in. Listen, I'm going to let the fans pick. What fight do y'all want to see me cover? I got to get back in the field and give you that real deal Holyfield. Listen, continue to support the channel. I'm going to keep working. Y'all want some of that ego footage? Y'all want that ego footage? Y'all let me know what fight I should go cover. Yeah. Get back in the swing of things. They can't get footage like me. Bud would drag Castano and Garcia easily. You just talking, bro. Bud's a beast, but you just talking. Just because it's a different division. You don't know, like, you don't know what you're talking about, bro. Like, bro, my thing is this. I'm going to just say it like this. If anybody moves up, it's almost like the reset button is hit. Like, if you ever played Nintendo, N64, PlayStation 5, PlayStation 1, GameCube, any of those consoles, Xbox, any console, If you're playing a game and you hit the reset or the power button, then whatever you were doing is going to have to go through the reload and all the screens again. And like if you're playing online, you're going to have to get back online and stuff. Like that's how boxing works. Whatever you did. Now, I don't, Nate Diaz and Jake Paul, that's too close. That's like, I don't have no accommodations. I got to take my sister to the airport anyway. So that won't work. That's too close. But anyway, yeah, you hit the reset button. You're in a new division. Like Devin Haney is undisputed at 35. That's dope. 40, you're in Regis Prograis division. So we have to see how that plays out. That's how it works. You know what I mean? Just because you did great at 35 or be it was undisputed, that don't mean nothing to Regis Prograis. Your impressions are hilarious. Well, smash the like button. Benavidez and Andrade, I like that fight. Somebody said cover Joe Joyce and Zangief or whatever. Nah, y'all got it twisted. I ain't going to that. I'm not taking anything away from Bud, but he factually stacked his hand wraps. That's why Errol took so much damage. Nah, Garcia can't compete against Bud. Ego, I want to be in your super chat. What? Bro, Garcia beat Bud in the AM. Hey, Kamal. Hey, Kamal, what is going on? Hey, Kamal, please stop deleting people's messages. Please. That messes up the chat rate for me. Don't delete nobody's message. We should only be removing absolute nuisances in the chat. Please stop deleting their messages. It's too crazy. It's freedom of speech, but if people get out of line, then we should only be blocking them. But they can leave whatever, you know, even if it's a weird comment, that's cool. We just got to ease up on the triggers or the deletes. Beevil's career is dead. What does that mean? Why is it dead? I was at the fight. Did anyone else see them putting water on Crawford's gloves? It was a group of us yelling. What was that for? I didn't see that. Y'all got to be kidding me. Danny Garcia is slow and counts on his looping left hook. Bud will kill him. Whatever. Bro, no, first of all, no one said Danny would beat Crawford. It's just like, bro, okay, is Mean Machine fast? You guys keep saying Danny is so slow and all that type of stuff. So is Mean Machine fast? Because Mean Machine was able to catch him and drop Bud. So it's like, what are we talking? This is a higher division. Danny beat Crawford in the amateurs, and Crawford was likely faster than him then too. So you really don't know. You're just saying. First of all, see, this is the funny thing with boxing fans. People, they always act like in a mythical matchup that their opinion holds so much more weight than the other person, but it's all a mythical matchup, so you really don't know unless it happened. Like, did anybody give, except for me, did any of you guys honestly, hand over heart, give Andy Ruiz a shot to beat Joshua in the first fight? Because I seen very little of you, if anybody, outside of myself that picked Andy Ruiz for that fight. But I knew the stylistic matchup. So people were like, oh, Andy Ruiz is going to get mopped up. And he didn't get mopped up in that first fight. He actually hurt and stopped Joshua after being hurt. So it's like, what's the difference? So again, see, this is the funny thing about, like, let's say Crawford versus Spence. I know I'm great. I know I'm the best in the business, but people, they want to troll when I get one prediction wrong in a 50-50 fight on paper. Because Crawford showed so much separation, it's like, you were wrong. But guess what? Charlemagne just said he the donkey of the day because he picked Errol Spence too. So let's not act like just your boy Ego has been the only one that leaned on Errol Spence being able to get something done here. Again, it's like George Foreman versus Muhammad Ali. At the time, until you see it, people thought George Foreman would clap up Muhammad Ali. Some people was rocking with Muhammad Ali to win that. But at the time, people were like, oh, George Foreman, he's too strong. He's denting the heavy bag. And he even hurt Muhammad Ali in the fight. You see what I'm saying? So my thing is this. Boxing fans, y'all wait for the outcome and then out they come. This is what you do. To me, that's cowardly. People are now popping up and cropping up. Oh, I told you, Ego, but you weren't here. You weren't here. Bud's team was here. His family was here. His nephew was talking that talk, saying Bud gonna get him, Bud gonna get him. His sister was talking the talk. Bernie was talking the talk. His whole Bomac and all, they were confident. Bud was confident. Omaha might have been confident. You know what I mean? And then probably like Shakur Stevenson and a handful of other people. The rest of you when this fight was announced in the whole promotion, you were fence straddlers. You straddled the fence because you didn't know who was going to win. And you just, when we got an outcome, then you switched it. I doubt Garcia wants that fight. Why? He got a great resume, beat Bud in the amateurs. Why wouldn't he not want the fight? He's at the back half of his career. Bro, it's at a higher division. Bro, the bottom line is, listen, y'all can say whatever. Y'all can play games or whatever. But Errol Spence, it looked like a really off night for him. We'll just leave it at that. Whatever caused it, it was a really off night for him. If you notice, Bud Crawford looked spectacular. Masterclass performance, but he's still being called out by other people because, you know, some people are saying, oh, it was a long layoff. Some people are saying, oh, it's the weight cut. Oh, it's the accident. Whatever. See, look, my man said the crash. Whatever caused Errol to look as bad. Different theories out there. But Crawford did the damn thing. He showed up on the given night. But here's the thing. People are still Thurman just called out Bud. Stanionis said he wants to fight Bud, and so on and so forth. So people still want to fight Bud despite how great he looked in the fight. So what does that suggest? That suggests to me that despite he looked like masterful, people still believe they can beat Bud. Whether they can do it or not, fighters fight. They fight the fights, and they're going to be confident. So you can give Danny Garcia no chance and whoever else no chance. I'm not even saying that's the best fight or that's the guy to beat him, but people said the same thing with Lucas Matisse and Danny beat him. So you can't just discount someone in a new division particularly just because you personally don't know what you're talking about and think that it's like one-way traffic. Because realistically, Danny Garcia is already acclimated to 54 with the Jose Benavidez fight. And if we're really being honest, Danny Garcia, in my opinion, fought Benavidez, and he actually made it look a bit easier despite not stopping Benavidez than when Crawford fought Benavidez. Salute for keeping it real. We unpack. Shout out to Illy Willy. Like, who disagrees with that? Crawford stopped him in the 12th round. True. But Danny Garcia, to me, it looked like he beat Jose Benavidez like easier when he fought him later on. See, look at Diacono. He said Garcia made the Benavidez fight look easy. And he did it at a higher weight. Man, the other thing is, like, boxing fans, like, y'all are such prisoners of the moment. It's insane. Like, this is what I hate about boxing. This is what I hate about my job. You guys are prisoners of the moment. Errol Spence does the heavy lifting. Errol Spence wins the hearts of fans and selling out crowds. He loses to a great, all-time great fighter in Crawford. And now some people act like, oh, Errol retire and forget about Errol. Like, that's prisoners of the moment. What about all this other stuff he did? You feel me? What about how he lined up all the belts and gathered all of them but one to the point where they can make this colossal fight together? It's crazy. Here's another example. Here's another example of how fickle boxing fans are. When Jaron Ennis fought that Karen Cuz, he fought Karen Cuz, and that Karen dude had kind of a negative style where he wasn't really committal and he wasn't like trying to engage with Jaron Ennis. People said, oh, Jaron Ennis, he's not ready for the big leagues. This is what y'all said. Then Jaron Ennis fights again this year against Roman Villa, who fights a crazy, rugged style and was coming with it. And Jaron Ennis, stylistically in that matchup, terminated him and looked sensational. I mean, the boy Ennis was like this. Ash! And like, bro, when he started doing that slow motion, he said, Ash! Dodging punch, he looked crazy. Right? Recency bias, exactly what we're talking about. M. Dot, it's at an all-time high. That's what I'm saying. A lot of y'all is crazy with the recency bias and prisoners of the moment. Like, y'all just went from saying Ennis is not ready versus the Karen dude because of one fight and one stylistic matchup didn't have Jaron looking so hot. You know, oh, he can't beat Errol Spence and he can't beat Crawford. Now that Errol Spence had a bad night in the office, you say Jaron would have killed him. But you just said Jaron, when he fought Karen, wasn't ready for Spence and he wasn't ready for Crawford, right? Now Jaron beats the Roman Villa dude effortlessly and stops him greasily. Now you say Ennis will beat Crawford. But then in December, when Crawford fought with the busted up gloves and, you know, fought David Avanesian, you said Boots would beat this version of Crawford. But then Crawford comes and looks sensational against Errol Spence, and now you say Boots can't mess with it. Like, come on, bro. Boxing fans be some of the biggest trash fans. Like, y'all don't know what the, just admit you don't know what the hell you talking about. You don't know what's going to happen. Just shut up and pay the money for the fights. Bro, I just literally dictated a 6-month, the boxing fans was like this for 6 months. 6 months of this. In December, or it's about 6-8 months. About in 6-8 months, these hype beasts came in and said all this, all these various things. Come on, bro. You don't know what you're talking about. You said Bud wasn't good enough to beat Errol because of the Avanesian performance. You're like, oh, he can't beat him. Now that he beat Errol sensationally, you say Boots can't mess with him. But then when Boots was fighting Karen, you said, before you were saying Boots could beat Crawford. Then he fights Karen, underwhelming performance, no stoppage. Then you say he can't beat Crawford. Then he looked great a couple weeks ago versus Villa, a month ago or whatever versus Villa. You say he whooped Crawford. Then Crawford looked good versus Errol. And now you're saying people back to saying Boots can't beat him. Like, stop it, bro. I really hate social media. Social media got you. We used to have commercials where they put an egg in a skillet. And it's like, this is your brain. This is your brain on drugs. Any questions? You can do that same question in 2023 or that same commercial, and you do it, and the skillet egg is social media. Y'all just get on here and just say anything fully. Like me personally, I really thought Errol Spence was going to beat Terence Crawford. I don't put out bad information intentionally. And it's not even bad information. It's my thoughts. That's not even like I put out like lies. I truly thought Errol Spence was going to beat him. But I'm just going to show you that like this is how boxing fans do. You change every other thing, every other day. It's weird. Just sit back and like hope for the fights and pay for the fights. But some of y'all trying to break it down, y'all really don't know. They went from Boots will lose to Boots will win to Boots will lose again, and so on and so forth. Really, we don't know until Boots fights Crawford. To be honest, they both switch hit. Boots is bigger than Crawford for sure. Looked like Crawford struggled to make the weight for sure. Crawford has way more experience than Boots. Boots is younger, so there's like some good variables on both. Something looked like it was up with Errol, whatever that something is. Boots didn't go through a heinous car accident or have neural damage and all these like articles and videos and stuff y'all sending me. So completely different fight, completely different being, completely different person, yada, yada, yada. And you guys try to almost like make a mathematical question. No doubt Crawford's a bad boy. He a bad muff. I put him back on the pound for pound list. But you guys trying to predict all the fights, y'all don't know until a lot of these fights happen. Like, and this is the cowards in boxing. Nobody's really giving Jermell Charlo a chance, right? Versus Canelo. I mean, I'm saying the populace, the mass public are writing off Jermell Charlo. Maybe Canelo just beats him and destroys him, knocks him out. Who knows? But I guarantee you this, if Jermell Charlo looks good versus Canelo and or beats him, you're going to have a bunch of people that act like they knew it. But they wasn't rocking with Charlo on the way here. Just like people thought Crawford was finna lose. And then when Crawford cooks Errol, then they say, oh, I knew this. Ha ha, ego. Cowards. That's cowardly. Me, I didn't change my stance. I picked Errol because I truly thought Errol would beat Crawford. I said what I said. His team took shots at me, so I gave some of that back, but then I kept it boxing. I really thought Errol was going to win. I didn't change my stance. Crawford made me change my stance because he showed me, and I could hold that. I could take that on the chin. I'm a man. It's not going to be the first prediction I get wrong, and it's not going to be the last. Just like back in the day when somebody picked George Foreman, and they're like, oh, he's way too strong and young for Muhammad Ali, and they was wrong because Muhammad Ali stopped him. Or the people who doubted Roberto Duran and said, oh, Roberto Duran, he has some power, but Sugar Ray Leonard's the American poster child. There's no way that he's beating Sugar Ray Leonard. And then guess what? He beat Ray Leonard. You see what I'm saying? So y'all really, is boxing. It's the theater of the unknown. Y'all know what y'all talking about. People did not pick Sugar Ray Leonard to lose the first Roberto Duran fight. I know that for a fact, and that wasn't even my era. That's why if you look at things, they're like, oh, the greatest upsets of all time. Bro, nobody was picking Roberto Duran, and he still beat him. And then I'm so glad I came up in an era. Right? Pre-social media. I'm so happy for that. That makes me very happy that I came out in an era before social media. Because again, it's just like boxing is like social media is cool. Like you want to get the information quick. Like you can come to Boxing Ego. You go to my Instagram, see what's popping. So there's angles of it that's real good, but then there's angles of it that is terrible. Like everybody's a know-it-all, but only after we get an outcome. Like people were not picking Roberto Duran to beat Sugar Ray Leonard. I promise you. In the first fight, and he beat him, right? You had Roberto Duran, who already had a loss to a guy who's nowhere received like a Sugar Ray Leonard, right? He lost to a dude named like Esteban de Jesus or something, right? So Roberto Duran lost to Esteban from Fresh. And then years later, he was capable of beating Ray Leonard. And beating Ray Leonard, somebody who was known about quality, all-time great, and he beat him bad in the first fight. Boxing fans didn't predict that. People looked at it, oh, this man got power, but he already lost to Esteban de Jesus. He not beating Ray Leonard. Then he beat him. And then boxing being the theater of the unknown, what happened next? Ray Leonard gave him a rematch within like 8 months. I think it was about 8 months. And then Ray Leonard made him no moss. And then went on to beat him later again. You see what I'm saying? So it's like you can't predict these things in boxing. You can't really predict all these things in boxing. Who would have thought the guy that lost to Esteban de Jesus would be capable of beating Ray Leonard and like in a dominant fashion? And then Ray Leonard would come back right after that and then fight that guy that just beat him bad, that no one expected to beat him bad, and make him do a no moss where he like, nah, I'm done. And pretty much make him quit and be doing bolo punches and all this stuff, wind up punches. Like, you don't know this. So all the people discounting Errol Spence, I'm so fortunate that I came up in the era before social media, because a lot of y'all don't know what y'all talking about, and it waters down my sport of boxing. Errol should retire. I mean, you don't know what that might drive him to another lane. Maybe this fight took too much out of him. We don't know, but stay tuned. Stay tuned for the next episode to see. We don't know what happened in camp. We don't know how he's feeling. We don't know. So let's just let it unfold. Imagine this, and I want to leave you guys with this. Hey, I need y'all to get the likes up. Like, we got new people in here, but the likes stayed the same. So I'm going to give you all the opportunity to get that up ASAP if you want this last little nugget. Listen, we got to get the likes up. I'm trying to give y'all last little nugget for y'all. Hey, if you spam the chat, you will be removed. If you spam me in the chat, don't keep putting the same message. We ain't trying to hear it. Oh, rest in peace to Pee Wee Herman and Angus Cloud. Hey, everybody, I need y'all to put your RIPs up. Put your praying hands up. Put your dubs up. Angus Cloud from Euphoria, unfortunately, has passed away. I think he was about 25 years old, from HBO's Euphoria. It's a TV show. And then there's Paul Rubens, who played Pee Wee Herman. He passed away. So rest in peace to both of those men. I seen that earlier. Can we please get the likes up and pay your respects to Paul Rubens, and Angus Cloud. The final thing I got to say is in continuation of what I was saying about I hate social media for boxing is, I mean, I make all my money on social media, but I still hate social media. I still hate it because people are like, Errol retire, all this goofy stuff, right? Off of one bad night in the office against the all-time great like Crawford. I'm going to leave you with this. Imagine if social media existed when guys like Lennox Lewis and Prince Nassim and Roy Jones and throwback fighters were fighting. Lennox Lewis particularly, Lennox, right? Hasim Rahman knocked him out in South Africa. He was out cold. Knocked out. Boom. Sleep. Sleep. Lennox Lewis, being a great champion, all of his losses, he's avenged. If Lennox Lewis got knocked out by Hasim Rahman with today's technology and social media, they would say, oh, you lost to Rahman, who was kind of like an up-and-comer. He wasn't like the big, like Mike Tyson or somebody that people expected. And after seeing Lennox get slept, I firmly believe in today's like social media era, y'all would have told Lennox to just retire because he got knocked out. Just like y'all saying to Errol Spence. And he got knocked out, like put to sleep. Errol Spence kept getting up, get dropped, get back up, get dropped, get back up, get dropped, get back up. Bloody mess. You know, face looked massacred. And still was like in there trying to make something happen. It just wasn't his night. But back to Lennox Lewis. So imagine if Lennox Lewis wasn't the proud champion that he was and stubborn like he was. He avenged all of his losses. Oliver McCall, he avenged it by knockout. The Hasim Rahman, he came back and knocked out Hasim Rahman, right? Came back and knocked out Hasim Rahman. But right after that knockout, look at his run. Boom. You never know. So he got knocked out April 22nd, 2001. Y'all wasn't even watching boxing then. He got knocked out, lost. Then he closes his career. Months later, in November, he did an immediate rematch, and he knocked out Hasim Rahman in 4 rounds. Then he fought the mega fight everyone needed at the time, Mike Tyson, with the late, great Emmanuel Stewart. Knocked him out in 8 rounds. Then he went on to stop Vitaly Klitschko. So imagine if Lennox Lewis did what y'all said on social media and retired. Bro, he avenged the Hasim Rahman knockout. Beat Mike Tyson, knockout. And then he went and fought Klitschko, the better Klitschko, and knocked him out. So you can't really define, these fighters are pesky. These fighters are determined. They got crazy willpower. It's not a shame that you lost to somebody. It's a shame, you know, how your story ends. And I want you guys to know that. Like these fighters are like defiant by nature. You guys, a lot of people, I'm going to say it like this. A lot of people vicariously live through the fighter. They only want to attach themselves to winners. But at the end of the day, life doesn't work like that. These fighters are putting in the work. They're taking all the risk, win, lose, or draw. Fans want to live vicariously through the champion, and they want to denounce the loser. But that fighter's a champion. You not the champion. Crawford's a champion. You not a champion. Because you a groupie and you just, you know, cop a squat on the person who lost only to side with the winner. What's that do for your life? Nothing. So you can't tell a fighter when it's over. And like people said, oh, Andre Ward, you're going to get knocked out in the Kovalev rematch. That didn't happen. I was at both of them. You see what I'm saying? Andre Ward didn't get knocked out at all versus Kovalev. So you guys can't put a stamp on when it ends for a fighter and all that. Stephen A. Smith, he talking about, oh, it's over for Errol and retire and all that. But nobody go to your job and you make a mistake or have a bad day or get a customer complaint and tell you when to retire. So why are we doing that to the fighters? Unless it's like something like the fighter looks completely washed against mid competition or bad competition, guys they would never lose to in their prime. That's a little bit different. Period. I'm out. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Please smash the like button. Try to get it to 500. I'm out.